Actually, I'm going to leave that there. And I'm going to explain just again for that. Just remember for this is that whatever it's made of, actually I'll show it in this question here for number 9, you have to make sure you add everything properly based on the constituents. So the question is asking, what is the gram formula mass of KCl? So what would that be? We refer back to our periodic table. So we see that potassium, referring to its molar mass, okay, we have 1 potassium times 39.098, and chlorine, so this compound is potassium chloride, and chlorine is 35.45, so 1 Cl times 35.45, and because they're both ones, we can actually just add it over here, and let's see what we get. 39.098 plus 35.45, 74.548 grams. So this is what we get. But now they asked for the gram formula, so they're pretty much asking like for the molar mass. So just make sure you keep your units, because they don't give us a value of how much moles of KCl we have. So for this, for it to be completely correct, in my opinion, you need to make sure that you say it has 74.548 grams per mole of KCl, potassium chloride. This right here would be your answer. Let's see how they did it. Yep, they just rounded up, and because exactly, actually that's what I'm going to mention here, is that the periodic table, based on which one you're given, can vary in the numbers. Just make sure that you're using the periodic table given to you by professor, because when you pull it up from the internet, those numbers can be slightly off, and based on how accurate they want the numbers, usually it does round up to the correct answer, but I would always err on the side of using the one that's been given to you rather than the one you find on the internet, because you want to make sure that your values are as close to what you should be getting based on what the professor wants. You don't want to mix in more variables of throwing in things that aren't discussed in like online periodic tables, for example. Okay, so let's see what they did. Alright, molar mass, that looks correct to me. This is pretty much what you do for every type of question. So if I gave you even something like C4H10, which is butane, for example, the molar mass of the same thing would be 4 carbons times 12.11, and 10 hydrogens times 1.008. So things like that, and you just add them together. But any I guess molecule they give you, you should be able to find the molar mass through that. If I kept writing like C6H12O, this you can also find the molar mass of. In fact, this is glucose right here, and this is literally, a lot of people, actually I don't know the molar mass by heart, but once I found that number, I'm pretty sure I could tell you that I knew it by heart. The point being is that anything that they give you, you can always find the molar mass of just by factoring in its constituents. Okay, now with that, let's go on to question 10. So with that, this will be my final question for the night. Okay.